Yes, family. Me react to this video blog. Governor Allen Bed, na Governor Jufa. One time, this brother here, TikTok when me looking at video blog, na me react upon this concerning the Wapenamanda situation here. Please, amen. By me no na lugo sem chona stuff. People man lo parliament stop inside finish na. Talk stop ya. Ipa engage him the right authorities lo. Amen. Salim one black kain. 2,000 or 3,000 ami soldier number go around lo disla hapna. Give him this lap. Right, accordingly, you may making this something. I mean, you may Salim soldiers this Salim soldier go around up now. Amen. Discipline him so man and carry him out this right actions when carried out na PNG by me so more through government long plan and through government long plan just yeah make it happen people basawaya. You that video, hey, please. I'm not supposed to listen. By me, look na stop. No, amen. PNG, we need to take some actions on this one. Much love, kids.
You know, in Australia, some years back, they had a madman kill about 35 people, I think, in Tasmania. As a result of that, Australian government Act, Nami Rausim all get a gun. To this day, it is very difficult for you to go and find guns in Australia. They took out all automatic weapons. That's what a government does. It responds immediately. When are we going to take the guns off these terrorists operating in the Upper Highlands? When? When are we going to develop the capability? If we need to send 1,000 troops up there to deal with them and deal with them hard, then why not? Is that not the price we should be willing to pay to protect innocent lives of women and children? We are a government, for goodness sake. Let's act like one. Why are we protecting? Why are we not interested in prosecuting these terrorists with extreme prejudice? Other countries do it. Other countries are working here. Every state reserves the right to the use of force in the protection of its citizens. It is an inherent right of every nation. Why isn't Papua New Guinea using that right? Why not? Leaders, gentlemen, ladies, why aren't we using it? We need a strong deterrent. We need a strong response. We need our intelligence capabilities built immediately so that we can assure not just the people of Wapenamanda and Enga and Hela and Southern Highlands, but all Papua New Guineans, that this state is capable of protecting their security and safety. We must. Otherwise, our legitimacy as a government has to be questioned. Investors are leaving because they think we can't run our own country. And what have we done to demonstrate that we can? We can't protect our own people. We can't. That's what Wapenamanda is telling us. And it's no laughing matter, leaders of this honorable house. We need to get the guns, we need to get the ammunition, and we need to do that immediately. I'm worried simply because if you look at the definition of what constitutes a failed state, we tick most of the boxes right now. The number one qualification of a failed state is its inability to provide security for its citizens. That's the number one qualification. We have that. The number two qualification for being a failed state is a capacity gap in a government's ability, in a state's ability to provide social services. Our people have to wait days in hospitals. We can't even get vaccines because we cut the vaccine budget, according to the good health minister. So we tick the second box too for a failed state, my fellow leaders. The next one is the legitimacy of the state. Our people are already questioning all of our state institutions because they have lost trust. They are struggling to accept the legitimacy of elections. And I know we are dealing with it, and I know we are going to talk about it, but we tick that box too, my dear leaders. We tick already 3 of the most important boxes for a failed state. We tick it. What's the fourth one? Poor governance and corruption. Do we tick that box or not? Big tick. Prolonged economic crisis is the 5th box of a failed state. Do we tick that box? Extreme inequality is another box. I could go on, but let me stop him, Lahat. It is time for us to get a serious security briefing on this floor. It is time for us to take emergency measures. We need to be strategic. We need to start to build the interdiction capability of our security forces. The threat is not outside, the threat is inside. Last month, Port Moresby. Couple of months back, it was West New Britain. Apa State Asol and Wapenamanda. All one wara blomi. Me talk, sorry.
So how do we prevent ourselves from getting to that stage where we are numb and desensitized? We must act on this. I saw a very horrific video just recently. A video that is circulating on social media. A child of a preteen, perhaps around 11 or 12. And he's begging for his life, this young man, this young boy, a child. He's begging for his life. He's saying, please don't kill me. I'm just a child. I'm here to see what's happening. I'm a son of a leader, he was saying. And on video, they brutally hacked him to death. And then there are now photos of that child, lifeless body, chopped into pieces, being circulated on social media. It's amazing that social media also allows this. Facebook, for instance, they will not allow this on their social media platforms, but they allow it on our social media platforms. It's quite amazing. I'm digressing here, but now this image of this poor child, there are videos of those people who brutally murdered this child. What's going to happen to them? Will these people be these murderers, will they be apprehended? Will they be sentenced appropriately to jail for the crime that they have committed? Brutal murder of a child? We are going to become numb to this too. I mean, there are images of headless bodies, killed and beheaded, being posted on social media. We're also becoming numb to that. There are videos of women being tied and tortured, naked, with photos and images of the persons conducting these crimes, and we are still not doing anything about it. Immediately we should form a team to go after these particular murderers, for instance.
Guineans say we're a bunch of hypocrites, honestly. It is so sad to watch one of our countrymen being slaughtered, especially when he was a child. Truth honest and Brookhamstrat helped me. Like, I am living in Medang, unrelated to them, up in the islands. I'm from Mississippi. But true as a Papua New Guinean by blood, it's kinda really hurtful to see such thing that is happening. Especially when nobody is really giving, any attention to it. A child being slaughtered on live video. I mean, this is some terroristic shit. It is happening. Making me think again, future lo country me. And it really saddens me. So, time Janelle Kennedy was killed brutally by her husband. She was half white, and a lot of people were so very supportive, going for helping them, Sana fight for her rights, and the killer or perpetrator or the husband, now he's in justice custody or whatever. Why not we do same for the boy? Please, if anybody are watching this, let's start a rally. Let's start a protest. Let's do something to help the people of Wapenamanda, Enga province. Because if the government cannot do anything, we the people we have power to so just justice for this young little soul. May God kiss him open-handedly.